It was always an image. It was really as though some mysterious character came up and tapped me on my shoulder. And that was like an ache. And then I sank into the blues, which was always really in my stomach, as though my stomach was falling into the floor. When I've worked on it with other dancers, I always said it's a misery dance. A part of the misery that it pervades the dance. I kept thinking of like a hound dog with his tail between his legs. When I got to that one, I always have called it limpy lame dog. You know how a dog lies down on the floor and puts one paw on top of the other. That's where that image came from. And there's one point where I went to the floor, and then it was as if Simon Legree, or the boss man, tries to order me to boss me around or whip me, and I put my hand up and saying, "Don't whip me, don't whip me, don't whip me." And at that point, I twist around, I stand up as though I spit in his face, and that's when the whole strut thing happens, which is really a statement of one's worth. And even the jumps, you won't believe this, but when I did them, I put my hands under my armpit like this, and I look from side to side as I land. I go into the air, and then I go side, side. It's again as though I'm saying, don't know, don't know. At the last walk that I do, I snap my fingers again as though it's in defiance to the white man, and although I was white, and then it ends with a step that looks as though I'm going down a long road, and then I turn to the floor, and I shake my head as though and I always had the feeling, I can't figure it out. I don't know. I just don't know. And that's the way I ended it. And I thought once somebody saw it in a studio when I taught it to somebody, and he said, "Well, you covered a lot of life in a very short dance." There is some marvelous growth impulse within all of us. I mean, and you see it in plants and you see it in trees. If they come up against an obstacle, they twist around and they find a way to grow on again, even though the shape of the tree may be quite distorted. And I think that's what's beautiful.